All right, Kanye, we have you on video being cringe. Let's cut to that clip. All right, so what do you have to say in response?
Shut the fuck up. I will fucking laser you with alien
Okay,
fucking eyes and explode your fucking...
Well, that could have gone a bit better, but I'm pretty happy with how the build is going, so I thought I'd give a little update on it. My name is Rafflecopter, and we're gonna jump right into it with the Locust build, or the Locust Ranger build to be specific. Just as a quick recap, this is gonna be teaching us Locust Shot if we know Steady Shot, and etc, etc. The main thing with this is whenever we use Locust Shot, it's going to be proccing Wild Quiver. It's also going to be giving us a cooldown of Chimera Shot when we get that in the future. Epic enchant wise, we actually picked up Wild Wrath. Now this is going to allow us, when we deal damage with Wild Quiver, to make your next Wrath an instant cast, and gives it a 20% range attack power scaling, stacking up to 3 times. Now, not only do we get that benefit, casting Wrath this way is also going to be restoring some of our mana, which is of course nice. You might be asking yourself, well, you know, 20% range attack power scaling, that's not a lot by itself. Well, as a reminder, we're also actually stacking some spell damage, so that combined with the attack power scaling should be enough to make Wrath worth using. Talking about some of that scaling, jumping into the talent tree, we did pick up a few things. Obviously the Wrath, which we needed. We also picked up Innervate to help with some mana issues. Not having too many because we're using Aspect of the Viper a good amount, but when we want to get that extra damage up and we don't want to sacrifice some for Aspect of the Viper, we're using that Innervate, and it's come in handy at least once or twice so far. Then we picked up the Moonkin form. I don't know why, honestly. I thought it was gonna do more with the instantly regenerate some of the mana on single target spell crits. It hasn't felt very impactful. I mean, the spell critical strike chance is nice, I guess, right? Like, you're not going to be getting that. You don't see a lot of Moonkins, so you're not going to be getting that too often. But this is definitely turning out to be more optional than I may have intended originally. In the Hunter tree, not too much has changed in specifically the Beast talent tree. Again, we have Viper, we have Hawk for our aspects. In the Marksmanship tree, we picked up Steady Shot, of course, being it required. And then we also picked up Wild Quiver, and we're going to be putting some points into Improved Steady Shot. Because again, our Locust Shot is going to be benefiting from everything our Steady Shot's benefiting from, and some additional spell power scaling. So that's why on top of that, we picked up Combat Experience. Increases your total agility by 3% and intellect by 6%. With the capstone bonus, you gain 10% of your agility as spell hit rating and 5% of your agility as melee and range hit rating. So just a good kind of bonus for both sides of that spectrum we're covering. In the survival tree, no changes. I picked up Disengage. You don't need it. I like it, so that's why I have it. In the arcane tree, I picked up Mage Armor. Again, you don't need it. I like it for the mana regen, and we're taking less magic damage, which can sometimes be very prevalent in these early dungeons. So again, maybe questionable, but I'm a fan of Mage Armor. Sue me, why don't you? We did pick up Poisons. Poisons are going to be very good, as we can benefit from the enhancement in the Shaman Tree and the Poisons in the Rogue Tree. I kind of mentioned that last time. Combat wise, we still have the Sinister Strike. Again, super optional. I just like having a melee option for these early leveling experiences. Then the only change we have in the Shaman Tree is actually going to be the Mental Quickness. So this is going to be increasing our bonus spell damage by an amount equal to 20% of your melee attack power. This effect is of course doubled if your primary stat is strength or agility. Our primary stat right now is agility, so that has been a big help. And again, most of this spell power is going to help our Locust Shot deal a bit more damage, which is going to help our Quiver do a bit more damage, which is going to help our Wrath do a bit more damage, it's going to be scaling with multiple factors. So hopefully it turns out really well as we get closer to 70. I'm going to be putting more points probably in the Shaman Tree because we have arcane types of damage, we have nature, and we're going to be picking up explosive shots, so we'll have fire. So I'm sure there's going to be some great synergies. If not the Shaman Tree, maybe something in the Mage Tree. We'll just have to see as we get closer. But that is going to be it for this episode of the build. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.